must take on the fearsome tower boss in order to complete the tutorial inside of Palworld. And in this video, I'll be showing you just how to do that early on and the best pals you can use. First up, we need to begin preparation. And in order to do that, one of the pals that we have is Daydream. And she's great because you can make a collar. Now, if I have unlocked it already, this necklace allows Daydream to stay out so that you can have two pals out at once. So during the fight, we can literally have Daydream and another out. So not only are we doing more damage, but we're allowed to take more damage, and the damage output from them will be spread out between 3 of us instead of 2. So that's going to help us massively. Plus, Daydream's pretty strong too. But from that raid, we did get a copper key. So we can finally go and open this chest that's been here for so long and see what's inside it. We got gold coins, bread, and a megasphere. So not terrible. There's a pal sphere there. I wasn't expecting that. And as you can see, we now have the necklace, which means Daydream's out. And we can have... See, we do have them out already. We've got Lavender out with Daydream, so Daydream and Lavender are going to be around the base helping me out. So that's really powerful, especially when trying to take down strong enemies, and we're going to definitely need it for the boss, because the boss is going to be a difficult one. And as always, we're going to need to level up the base, so we're going to need a cooler box and a sphere workbench, which I believe we can make the workbench, and as we all complete the workbench, that'll be us a little bit closer, and now we can make spheres here. One thing I did realize is this crusher here is the best way to do that, and we just need all the stone we can, put it in here, make a load, make as many as we can, because we're going to need it. And then, yeah, that'll get watered. It doesn't have an animation yet, but that'll get watered, and then you can do that. I think he's stuck in my base. Now we're just going to head out again and get a lot of metal ingots, because we need metal tools just so we can gather stuff quicker, as well as the cooler to finish leveling up our base and hopefully get another level, or at least very close to. And then after that, we're going to go for Chillet and go for the mini boss. Now we've made a few mega spears while we're waiting, because they're going to be a lot easier to take actually capture the Chillet, because that's a mini boss and it's going to be a lot harder to tame than the normal average creature that you're going to see roaming about. And there you have it, we now have our cooler. Now this can be worked on by any ice creatures that we have, so Chillet will work, or even Pengalet will work too. But that means for us that we can now level up the base again. We need a cooking pot, wheat plantation, and a mill. However, for now, we're just going to put another creature in there. I'm going to put another Cativa in, because I would like another person to mine if possible. However, now that we've got all that, we've leveled it up, I think we've got enough to go out and take it. We have our normal pal spheres, our mega spheres, and our 3-shot bow with plenty in. So we should now be able to go and take on Chillet. So I'll sleep and then we'll start to head on over. So now we're ready to go on out over to the Chillet, which is not far from here. You can see it on the map. So you spawn up here and it's literally down and then to the right, which is where we tamed our Nightwing basically. So we're going to head on over and take this on. Okay, so we just found a Relaxosaurus, and as much as I probably shouldn't, I want this. So let's go. Let's try and tame it. We'll throw that. Probably not going to catch it, but just give me a little bit of time. Come on. Oh, we got a Relaxosaurus. Not completely recommended. Maybe level up a bit first. But this has been like one of the favorite things that I've seen from all of the trailers and everything, so I'm super hyped to be doing this. However, it's probably not ideal that we're now going to fight the boss whilst we're kind of low health. And as you can see, Chillet is right there. We're going to get this guy out and we're going to start the fight. Oh, look at the damage already. I'm going to take you away just because I don't trust you. Now we can go through the ball. And that should be Chillet caught. And there it is. We got the boss. We did that. And this has actually opened up something even better for us. If we go to technology, we can now access the egg incubator. Let's take everything back and sort out our party for the boss. But before we do that, we need to find out what's actually in our eggs that we have. So an egg incubator is absolutely necessary here. And I'm actually looking forward to seeing if we get anything cool. And here we have our Relaxosaurus. Look at this guy. Oh, he's amazing. And then next to that, we have Chillet, which is great. I believe we can actually craft something for her too, so that we can ride them. So let's look at all the technologies that we just unlocked. So we can now make a Chillet saddle, which is going to be amazing. We're going to want that. We're going to want as many saddles as we can to make sure that we're actually able to survive. As you can see, the Chillet saddle is here, and now we can start crafting it. So we can start riding 3 of our mounts now. As you can notice in the top left, our pals are actually gaining XP whilst we're here too, so this is really good. And the ones in your party will gain XP. And as you can see, the lower levels, which isn't on screen right now, but the lower, yeah, there you go, the lower levels are actually getting more. So Chillet is getting 6, Relaxosaurus is getting 3, and because everything else is like similar to my level, they're getting the same amount. And one important thing we're going to want is a common shield. We could go for the higher tier, however I think just a common will do right now. And this is going to protect us for a little bit. We can take a little bit of damage, and it does repair over time. So we want to make sure we have this before going into the boss fight, just so we can take that little bit more damage, because they're going to output a lot of damage and we need to do a lot of damage to them. And as you can see in the bottom left, we now have a little shield icon over our health bar, which is exactly what we needed. And the Chillet saddle is almost there. And now, as you can see, we are now able to ride Chillet. And look at this guy. However, now we've got this, we're going to want to get them leveled up in the base or go out and start fighting stuff, which is going to super help us out. But I have also noticed my pals keep getting stuck up on the tree and stuff like this. Hopefully this is a thing that gets fixed, so we can pick them up, throw them down and say, hey, get back to work on this. Like I said, we do need to level up the base more, so we do need a cooking pot, wheat plantation and a mill, so we'll get to work on them. But first, we should actually build the egg incubator, which is going to be huge for us. And we're going to place it right in the middle here. And this is essentially going to allow us to hatch our eggs that we got, and we can get completely random ones. We may get unlucky and get pretty bad ones. So we'll put in our large dark egg first. And it seems a little hot, so it should be okay, but the incubation speed is up 50% because of that. However, we do now have to wait 39 minutes. But one of the things that we need is a mill, so I'll get this down quickly and we can build this near here, so it's almost like this is the farm area. And with that, we have the mill, which is going to be great, but for now we can't actually do anything because we haven't got a wheat plantation, which we can't actually get because we don't have any wheat seeds right now. And the cooking pot is level 17, so we actually can't reach that just yet. So for now, I did swap out the eggs. We're going to wait this because this one is shorter, and then we'll put the other one in. However, I'm looking forward to seeing what each egg will have in it. And now we can officially start building metal tools up. So we'll get these going, and then we should hopefully be able to start getting more metal for each swing. And as you can see, incubation is complete, and we are about to get our first egg, which is serpent. No flipping way. And we do have a large dark egg, which is going to take just as long as the other. But if this is what I think it is... Oh, we have a raid coming. They're coming from the top, so we've got plenty of time. There's quite a few of them, but we should be okay. You can, if you want, capture these guys, but I don't really want to capture a gunner. And let's stop these guys from coming. Nobody seems to be attacking. What's happening? There we go. Now they're going. So there's a lot of guys... But luckily, everyone at the base kind of has it. And I think that's that raid dealt with. Wow, that was a lot of things happening there. But if that is what I think it is, that serpent, I am very happy with that. As the first one we hatch. Oh, it's not what I thought it was. But it still looks really cool. And there we go. We can ride it at level 10, so that's already great for us. If we can try and get that. Now, I've moved the feed box because every time they used to come over here, they seem to get stuck on the roof. So I'm hoping that gets rid of that. But for now, we're going to build up this saddle and then we'll have another one to ride. And this guy looks awesome. And this is what we have with our new serpent. He looks pretty cool. And I imagine he goes on the water so we can actually swim with this guy. However, if we let our stamina go up and then try a hydro jet. Oh! Okay, this guy's good. Oh, and we have a lucky cremise here too. Can we capture it? Is the question. Yes, we can. That's another lucky in our bag. We're doing pretty well with these luckies. And now we have a rocky egg, which gives us Hangyu, which looks peculiar, but we'll leave it at that. And then, yeah, we'll leave the dark egg here because I'm not going to wait around for that just yet. However, if we have a look, that is this guy. We'll get him out. He looks pretty cool, but definitely not something I'm really excited about using, so we're going to keep him in the box. And now we've got a lucky chickpea. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Can I make you go away? Can I capture you at least so we don't have Daydream messing about? Think so. There it is. That's another lucky one. Yeah, they're pretty common by the looks of it. And there it is. Like I said, if you keep catching stuff, you'll level up really quick. We're now level 17, which is great. So now we can just continue going around. I think now might be a good time to go and take on the base boss. So we'll go and do that. Now we've got a cooking pot to match up with everything. We've got this here. So we'll set this ready now that we've leveled up. And then it's just going to be, whilst they make that, what was the other thing we needed? The wheat plantation, but I haven't found any wheat seeds as of yet. So I guess we need to discover a new area before we actually do that. So we'll get this built up and then it's probably ready in time to go and face the boss. So now it's time to head on over to the tower, which is actually not too far. It's literally just here. And as we go, we are taking on everything we can because it's just going to help us when we get there. This is the first time I'm doing one. However, I'm feeling pretty confident. I think we've got a strong team. And I believe that we can do it. Now make sure it does have this fast travel point here. Make sure we get that because we don't want to miss it. And as you can see right here, we do actually have a bandit camp which we're going to go and take. So we're going to go do this right now. Take all these guys out. Because this is going to get us a new guy. Ow! Wow. Okay. Just be careful of the gunners, I guess. But this is, yeah, pretty scary. They did a lot of damage to my guy already, which isn't good. So guns are bad. And then we release this guy, and now we get him. So that means we get a free little guy, do mod, and we head into the tower with these guys. So all of this has been leading up to this moment where we take on the boss of the tower. So let's go in and do what we can. So we want to keep fighting him. We can still take damage off the mount, off the top of the mount, but we don't want to. So we don't want to do that just yet. Only when we need to. So right now we're all good. Serpent's in a bit of danger, but that should be okay. We can afford to lose them, and then we'll come back. This guy just wants me. Leave me alone. Yeah, make sure he doesn't get you. But he's got a lot of health. The weak point of this guy is the woman on top. So if you can hit the woman on top, and these little balls follow you, so we need to dodge that. But we're doing okay damage. Oh. There we go. And then just keep this coming. Keep the pressure coming. Fight it. There you go. Chillet's doing great. This is why we needed Chillet. It's really good for freezing. However, it is electric. So a lot of the ones we did bring were water. So that's not going to help us. Okay, we need to... The Chillet is like BMing me hard here. Dodge out the way. and then just keep firing. And I need to keep hitting. Stop it. And if we can keep this up, we're doing okay. We've not taken too much on the shield. This is why we needed the shield, because it's super helpful. Colette, no. Ow, dove into that one. Ow, ow. Oh. Yeah, so their attacks are pretty scary. They do a lot. It's now on fire. We just got to make sure that we dodge as much as we can. Oh, that was close. Right. And then we do this. We are below half health. And we're doing okay. It's not too bad at the minute. I think we could actually do this first time. So he's going to absolutely blast Nightwing. Nice. Yeah, we're about to do it. And this is... Oh. Ooh. Ow. No, don't. I'm stuck. Okay, we are so close now. Where is it? Where is he? He's stuck. Is he stuck? I'm not stuck. Oh, we did it! We flipping did it first time. Oh my god. So now we can either fast travel away, or we can say Nightwing. Let's ride. I can't actually remember which way my base is because it's dark. It's over there. Look at that, you can see it. You can see it in the dark. And that is how you take on the first boss, and we have officially completed the tutorial of Palworld. So now we have the ancient technology points. From that we have 5. So we're going to get the small feed bag to feed ourselves, and the Pal Essence condenser, which combines several pals of the same type to create a higher ranked version. So that's 100% something that we need, we're going to want to do, and yeah, we're doing it next time. But first, before we end this episode, we're 2.5 minutes away from this actually happening. So we'll be showing this large dark egg off, and then we'll be ending this episode. So we've completed the egg incubation of the large dark egg, and we get a Nox. So after all that, it was that little Nox that we got. I mean, it's cool and all, but I don't think it was worth it. So this is what we got after waiting all that time. Yeah, it's cool, I guess, but I would prefer more. No, I would prefer this guy out. He's making me Paldium, thanks. So we do have a frozen egg too. We'll be doing that next time. However, if you are unsure how we got to this point so early on, make sure you check out this series where I'm showing you all how to level up quick and get through the game at a nice steady pace without falling behind, and having fun getting all the strong creatures that you can. But if you did enjoy it, please drop a like on it. It really helps me out. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the content here, and I'll catch you all in the next one.